we did end up putting the C55 up for sale, and we had a couple of emails come in. One of the people sort of was willing to pay the price for the car, at least supposedly, and that couple ended up looking at the car.
miles. Turn right on Cloudway.
They ended up looking at the car, which I showed somewhat clippets of. So they wanted to basically have the car seen by their mechanic at this shop that they take their cars to. And so we're doing that. I was going to head back to my place early this morning to save time, but I decided to sort of stick around to help my parents and see how this goes, especially considering if they do end up purchasing the car, my dad is going to need a ride back, and it's just, I guess, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily the simplest solution to have me stay back, but I offered to do so. And yeah, so we're headed to that shop. After that, I do need to head back to the house. Basically, we are having work done. The cat that I was supposed to get, the Savannah cat, it was supposed to be delivered this week, but plans changed because it is coming from Southern California. So I will be getting the cat next Thursday back at my house. So we'll just see how that goes. So right now we have repairs being done on the house. We got the X5 that's probably going to get sold to my parents. We got the C55 being sold as we speak, whether it's this buyer or a different one. We have the cat situation, and yeah, so we have quite a few things sort of running along theme wise, and we'll just see where things go. We did come back from our Las Vegas trip a few days back, so I recorded bits and pieces. I think it's going to be more or less a montage than anything, because I didn't really talk and I just recorded here and there. You know, as you guys may know, I don't drink or smoke or anything like that, go clubbing or anything of that nature. So my trip to Las Vegas was different. It's more sightseeing, and you know, the main purpose was the Pittsburgh Steelers game, and my sister is a Raiders fan, so that's the main reason we had gone anyways. And yeah, but it was a cool time. I ended up working most of the trip, but I did get to sort of have moments of you know, just enjoying the moment. Here we are on a new day. Not sure what the last time was when I recorded, but today's a big day. We are getting our F3 Savannah cat. So as you guys can see, I set up everything previously, but I'm sort of actually putting stuff out now. We got our chicken leg, which I believe I recorded. Got a whole fridge of chicken legs because apparently that is what the Savannah eats, in addition to his mom's milk. Got some Purina, I guess the high-end stuff, if you will, that's suggested for Savannah cats. So I'm sort of setting food up over here. I got water as well. And yeah, I thought, why not start recording? And you know, we'll have this for memories. I set up the litter box. Need to sort of set that up because I haven't set up the actual bag that's inside that I need to figure out. And yeah, so got that over there. I got this set up. Finally, I'm going to put this in there. Got a few treats, got a few toys. I thought about getting a freaking like stuffed animal, but I did not do so. But I'm also thinking, what if it gets scared? So I was like, maybe it'll just be better to put random toys in there. Got that, a couple of goodies. Got the leash, got the grooming kit. And you guys would have seen, I think, part of this if I did record it. Maybe it was only for TikTok, but got the bag for litter, got wipes, the treats. It's like so particular, the stuff you could give this cat. So it's sort of an interesting experience to say the least. But yeah, and then over here, I do have a little setup. I need to arrange a little bit, but we're probably gonna put these out. And yeah, we got a little bed since it's still tiny. We got the blankets. I think there's 2 blankets in there. So probably going to just set out these toys once I'm done grooming and sort of lay them out wherever so the cat could just have fun with them. And yeah, I think there was a box of other stuff which I remember taking out, but I also don't see that box anywhere. So I might need to check the Mustang to see if it's in there, because I really don't see it anywhere. I do know that the litter, the bags were in there. So yeah, not sure where I put that box, unless I'm mistaken and never took it out. But I swear I took it out when my dad was here washing clothes. As you guys can tell, we're basically doing early morning chores and stuff, getting the cat, and then jumping into work. No, well, I mean, this is elongated too.
Which one?
These two over here. Power flush.
Okay, 2 piece.
That one's round. That one's elongated, I guess.
Okay, you want this one? One of these?
I don't know, what you think about this one's design?
Which one?
It's a little different.
Yeah, that one looks nice.
Right? Different than the other ones, but I don't know. I mean, they're not to get it out, right?
Yeah, because
obviously we can't take it like that. As you guys could tell, here we are at Home Depot, moving along the renovations for the bathroom. And yeah, we'll record here and there. Obviously, don't want to get copyrighted over music. Cat's at home, or the kitten, first time being alone. And as you guys could see, he literally freaking escaped his little tent cage thing. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But it looks like he's relaxing as far as I could tell on camera. I did use the home camera, set it up on the couch. And yeah, I think he's sleeping in this thing, little hammock thing. But I can't really tell, but based on the design, it looks like it. Here we are, try 2 at the next Home Depot, because the other place didn't have the tub that I needed, which is, I guess, the way it works is it's a right side tub, and they're like, they only have the left side one there, and they ran out of the right side one. But the 2 other local Home Depots have like 10 and 13 respectively. So I was like, just my luck that the one we went to didn't have it. So we'll see, trying to get everything in one place since I do have a coupon as well. So we're probably gonna hopefully find everything here and grab lunch and go back home to the little cata. And we can't find the freaking sink. Discounts and all. Looks like it was a good buy. We pretty much got everything outside of small items for the bathroom. But yeah, pretty successful trip, I'd say. We're almost there. My dad went inside to grab rope. But yeah, basically got this car packed. We do have to go all the way back home though, which is like 10-15 minutes away, and then unload at least enough to go grab lunch. Just got home, parked the X5 in the backyard, and we're taking the Mustang for a quick lunch buffet before they close, and then headed back home for the rest of the day basically to work on other stuff. I mean, we could look at it and I don't know. Pebbles. I don't know. Oh man, these marble ones? You talking about this one? $10. $7.97 out here at Home Depot. Just looking at stuff for the yard. The brown mulch. This might be the black one I was looking at online. It's not too bad, right? Huh? $3 a bag.
Oh yeah, these things are cheap. What you can do, you can put the plastic if you want to try water. Okay, put the plastic and put these ones. So the weeds when I say underneath. You just don't throw. Oh yeah, if you want the bag, you can do it. We can just put the plastic. If you want to do it, when you want to do it.
Whenever. Well, at this point of the video, we are finally back. We made a run to Home Depot, as you guys saw. Went to Walmart as well, but I was running around Walmart, so I didn't want to record any of that. But as you guys could tell, I got Versace over here. Quite the handful, and he is playing with the strings. He loves the sweater, mainly because of the strings, but I guess I'm trying to literally get the string off for him, but he's all in my face. But regardless, I was just gonna take these strings off. But yeah, there has been a halt in the bathroom remodeling and the kitchen remodeling, which I didn't mention, but I was starting to sort of look for stuff for the kitchen as well. But yeah, so there's a halt on that, not on our end, but with the person who's sort of helping us get all that done. But yeah, so we'll see how long all that takes, but we did buy all the stuff for it, as you guys would have seen earlier in the vlog. And yeah, we're just trying to wrap that up and move on to other things, including, you know, I've been spending time thinking about the next property and stuff. As you guys know, we have this plan for 3 properties, and we're gonna go get ourselves another Lamborghini. So all of that is still in the works, but considering the cost of everything we're doing remodeling wise, now we have this kitten to deal with as well. It's going to take a little more game planning, but we are going to get it all done. I'm back at good old Home Depot, and we're grabbing dinner right after this. Back to the garden area. We are currently working on the front yard, but I think we're gonna start working on the backyard pretty soon, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Pretty nice winterish vibe with the bright colors too. You got it?
Yeah, so I got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you said 10?
Yeah, we just do 10. If it's extra, we could figure it out. Early morning start, and here we are in the backyard. And yeah, I guess it's a side I haven't showed, or I haven't had time to show, but here we are with the Mustang in the garage. Finally garage kept, I guess you could say. I guess whenever I do have a car here, it is garage kept. I think I've only brought this car. I brought the, I'm trying to remember if I ever brought the X5. I almost feel like I did very early on, but regardless, garage keeping this Mustang. We are looking at Celine's, but probably not going to happen soon, unless social media took off or something, because I need to focus on these properties and getting ourselves another Lamborghini. But about to clean, doing chores today. I sort of do chores whenever I can. So today we are scrubbing the floors. I was going to mop them, but I did get a pretty cool sponsorship for this scrubber thing. So I'm going to be checking that out and using that. So basically doing the scrubbing and shooting the video. So killing two birds with one stone, I suppose. And then after that, I do need to basically start editing all these sponsorships. I have my family helping me on end scenes for several of them as well. So I'm going to have to wait on that once my dad basically goes back home with some of the products, so my family could shoot the end scenes. Going to be doing those sponsorships. That should probably kill a decent amount of the day after I'm done cleaning and doing the scrubbing. Don't have too many chores to do, but do have a couple because, you know, things accumulate like trash and whatnot, so you have to take it out constantly. But I did basically all my chores a day or two ago. Not sure if I should be calling them chores if I'm the adult here, but whatever. Doing that, and then after all the sponsorship videos are done, probably going to continue working on the vlog that you guys are watching right now and jump into legal work probably and content posting. Another day. It is gloomy today, literally sprinkling as we speak. And as you would imagine, Mustang is dead. You know, this Mustang here, as you guys know, we're considering purchasing this car. Not going to do it anytime soon because we are sort of moving along our real estate plans, and I've been keeping an eye on Lamborghinis on sale. As you guys know, I sort of, you know, when I get attached to an idea, I am fully invested in it. So I'm keeping an eye on Lamborghinis, even though right now the goal is to have one mid 2026, once we've sort of settled up our plans with real estate. There is always a high possibility that me being open-minded will result in us getting a Lamborghini on a limb, as long as I feel like I've made enough progress on my real estate portfolio. So right now, for example, I ended up finding a property for sale in the same city that I have my other house. It's actually down the street, like maybe 6 minutes away, a couple of blocks away, but you know, pretty much down the street. So pretty close to my house. And it's going for a good price, fully remodeled in the inside. So I've been thinking about potentially putting my house on rent and moving into that house. I will be seeing the other house this upcoming Saturday. As you guys could tell, I'm obviously at my parents' house right now because of certain things that I won't really get into, but I came down here sort of on the limb as well. And yeah, so we're going to be going back to my house on the weekend. It is getting remodeled, so I also can't necessarily stay there if the remodeling starts because I won't be able to use the bathroom for a couple of weekends because the person working on the remodel is only working on the weekends. So won't be able to stick around because I won't be able to use the bathroom or shower, as pretty much doing an overhaul of the entire bathroom. And yeah, so we will be touring that house. I don't know if I'll tour anything else, but I might. And yeah, if it works out, I'll just buy that house. I wasn't intending on getting a second property until mid of next year, probably like May or June. When I'm recording this, we barely started November, so it would be well in advance, but I think I've been moving things along where I could potentially pull it off successfully. And yeah, once I get to the second house, you know, I'm thinking about either buying the third property or getting the Lamborghini. Originally, the plan was to go get a third property out of state in North Carolina, which is where I went to law school, and then go get a Lamborghini. But in the last few days, I was like, I'm moving along the plan on the second house. I really want this freaking Lamborghini. Even though I barely even had time to drive the one I had, it felt nice knowing that I achieved my, you know, childhood dream and made ℂ𝕝𝕒𝕟𝕕 proud by getting a Lamborghini. So I pretty much need a Lamborghini in the garage to feel okay about myself because of how monumental and meaningful having a Lamborghini was. And most importantly, it inspired a lot of people. Mustang gets a lot of eyes, but you know, people could easily get a Mustang if they want to. Lamborghini is a little harder to get, to say the least, as you guys can tell by my videos. And yeah, so inspired a lot more people by having a Lamborghini. So I think I would really enjoy and love having another Lamborghini. So I'm thinking about potentially getting one soon after getting this property if it does move forward. But I would need to basically reevaluate my finances once this property closes and everything sort of settles down. And yeah, but it is looming in the back of my mind. And I did find 1,000 horsepower twin turbo, Hefner twin turbo, Gallardo 2nd gen. And yeah, so that caught my eye, really up my alley. It is a convertible, which I don't usually do, but it is all blacked out and it's basically similar to the Lamborghini I had, and it's right up my taste when it comes to cars. I also found a Mercy, 1st gen Mercy, which is my favorite type of Mercy because of the rear lights. It just gives me like this retro vibe that I really enjoy. So I did find a black Mercy as well, and I'll try to show these cars on screen while I speak. And that caught my eye, has a pretty nice spoiler as well on it. And yeah, just my vibe. Only thing is it has yellow calipers and yellow stitching. And as you guys know, I prefer red over yellow. But the yellow kind of works in this weird way because it is an older car. So I feel like it kind of fits the theme of this older generation. But regardless, still looks pretty cool. And we'll just see where life takes us. I doubt I'd be getting either one of these cars because they'd be gone by the time I sort of settle into this new house a month and a half or 2 months out and sort of reevaluate my finances after the current property gets put on rent, purchase this property if it goes through. And yeah, so there's a lot to consider. So by that time, I'm assuming the Gallardo and the Mercy will be gone by then, but just keeping an eye out on the market. And one last thing, it's not here, but we ended up keeping the C55. My dad is thinking about potentially getting rid of this car, but he's not sure. I mean, he's gone back and forth for endless years over this. But if he does get rid of it, I doubt I'll buy it because it's just not the right timing for me to purchase it. And he might be getting the X5, which you guys could kind of see in the shadows. Parked right there. It is kind of bright though, not shadows, but you get what I mean. But yeah, it might be getting the X5. I'll probably be getting rid of the X5 sooner than later. But it really depends because obviously the X5 comes in handy when it comes to carrying materials and stuff that wouldn't otherwise fit in other cars, and we don't want to use the GLS for that type of stuff. So might get rid of the X5 sooner than later. The long-term goal is to get rid of the X5, whether my parents end up taking it or I end up selling it on like Craigslist or something. But I do want to sort of narrow down the cars and then start rebuilding the collection from there. I have considered getting rid of the Blue Tea as well, but I think I'll hold on, get the repairs done and just keep it. And then the 24, obviously we're enjoying, and that's our daily driver. So we're going to be keeping that for at least a while now. And I still do want to supercharge it as well. So that'll come down the line once I sort of reevaluate things, but I'd rather put that 10 grand into a down payment for a Lambo than supercharging the Mustang at this point.